Hey, what's up, everyone out there on YouTube? It's Andy again with another episode of Gold Rush the game. I'm still on the old on-road claim. As you can see, I've got the Glacier Creek shaker purchased. I've got the reinforced trommel. I have the gravel pump, so now I have the highest grade tier 5 equipment on this game. I've also got the drill machine purchased, and I've done some drilling here, and as you can see, there's a decent amount of gold here. This hole here, I've already done some digging on these two right here. That's why it's not showing a whole lot of gold on these. It's pretty much all dug out. But as you can see, this what is this, square number 305 right there, it claims 306 ounces in it. And like I said, here's 200, here's 200, here's 200. Most of these squares have about 200 in it. So I went ahead and did just a little bit more mining here. What we'll do in today's episode is maybe I'll do a couple dump truck loads, and then we'll jump over to the Rivertown claim, and we'll do a little bit of drilling there so you can see how the drilling is done, and we'll call that an episode for the day. That's the plan I'm going to kind of stick to, so let's get into it. As you can see right now, I don't have any gold or any magnetite, and I've got about $569,000. I believe I pay out about 20 grand a day in employee wages, so that gets a little expensive. I do have another worker that I got for this here, so there's workers on the whole entire plant, changing all the mats for me, changing the buckets for me, emptying the grates. So I've got a pretty decent setup going on right now. Let me go find my dump truck. Oh, and one other thing. Remember that fuel bug, or not fuel bug, I get that bug where my container was sunk in the ground. I don't know what happened, but when I logged in, it was sitting right back there. That's the way I had it, and for whatever reason, all of a sudden it came out of the ground, ended up back up here somehow. And the reason I have it sitting right here is I can come over here and fuel up my diesel tank, and then I can also come over here, fill up my generator, and then whenever a truck or something needs fuel, I just drive right on through here and fuel up. So it works pretty good set up this way. And that is running. Fuel tank is refueled. Get that turned on. Yeah. Alright, let's go find my truck. There it is. Looks like I left my dump truck running here. Too bad I couldn't stretch that hose out over there. Let's see here. There should be a jerry can laying on the ground here somewhere. There it is. Put some fuel in there. See if that'll be enough to get the truck over here and fuel it up. Oh yeah, that'd definitely be enough in there. Don't leave your trucks running. They will run out of gas. And here's the excavator sitting right here because that's what I do when I turned off this game out. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, here you go. Just back this sucker right on around the corner and fuel it up. Setup works pretty good. So I'm pretty much, you know what, I might as well yeah, I think I'll shut everything down here. We'll just jump over to the other claim and do a little bit of drilling. Shut that down. Go turn this sucker off here. That way that's fill on back up. I probably will do a couple more loads of at least maybe one more cleanup here, because when I go over to Rivertown, I'm sure I'll have to buy the tower over there. We shut all this down right here. Ooh, nice and quiet. And let me fuel this up. That way I have crap. Good thing I didn't leave yet. Left the old dump truck running right in the way. See if I can remember where this is next time I go to grab it. Tucked away in its hiding spot. Let's see here. Stummy. Let's get this thing refueled, fuel up our truck. We'll head over to Rivertown if I can remember how to drive there. Looks like I have everything shut off. That way we can get over there while we have some daylight and do some drilling in the daylight so you guys can see what's going on. Come on, fill up faster. I guess I could have just ordered me a fuel container and had it shipped out over there. Oh. Might as well top that off while we're here. Let's look at the map here real quick. So Rivertown is over here. So let me see here. If I drive out of here, take the left there. Yep. I think I can remember how to get there. Kinda. We'll see what happens. Let's go take a little nice leisurely drive. There's my trailer of magnetite. There's, like I said, I'm gonna fill that trailer up to 100%. Right now it's at 19 before I go dump it. And we'll see how much money we can get for a trailer load of magnetite. They've just recently done an update on this game also. They fixed a few bug issues that they had, and they've changed the grass texture, I believe it is. So it looks, I'm guessing, more like grass now. I never really noticed it before, but you can see that grass looks pretty good right there off to the left and the right. See, I'm going to be taking a left up here somewhere. I should be over here after the railroad tracks, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm guessing this is it. Oh, get off there. Stop it. Every once in a while that sucker gets hooked on there. Flooding area, huh? At least we're getting to see some new stuff going on here. I haven't been down in here before, so this is the first time I've seen this here along with you guys. Alrighty, and I believe it looks like I'm gonna have to take a right here. Looks like this is an old mining town here. I'll tell you what, they got some. They put some work into this. What the heck was that? Oh, there's a story piece back there. I'll come back and collect that story piece later. I just seen something pop up on the edge of the screen. Look at those frames a minute though, 80 frames a minute. Or 80 frames per second, I mean. Not per minute. And check my map, make sure I'm still going the right way. Yep. Don't want to get lost in these backwoods back here. would not be a good idea. If you guys want to see some other videos, give me a shout. Let me know what you guys want to see. Looks like some old abandoned equipment up there. Wish I could get to some of that stuff. Nope, nope, it won't let me. I want to explore. Well, this is about a nice, tight, tricky entrance there, isn't it? Imagine trying to drive through this crap. Looks like another little mining town over here. There's my old drilling machine sitting there waiting to go. There's our shop area. Turn off the old truck so it doesn't run out of gas on us. Looks like here's our water tower. $150 grand. What'd I tell you? Alrighty. Wonder how much it costs to actually fill it up with water. $261,000 gallons is $14,850. Wow. Let's explore around here a little bit. I've never been here before. Let's find our water source here. I guess it looks like this is where our setup's gonna be. Boy. I'm gonna have to get used to this area. That's kind of a weird looking setup there. It'll work. Here's our trailer. Looks like our tent's up here. Is it a bigger tent than the last one? Nope. Exactly the same. Oh, there's a story piece. Somebody wants to work for me. I'm not gonna get that one yet. I don't wanna. I know which story pieces I have. I don't want to get confused on which ones I have and which ones I don't. Oh, there's our water source. That's all we got for a water source? Gotta be kidding me. It's a little bitty water source. Well, this claim is real spread out though. Looks like there's gonna be a lot of overburden on here. Might have to do some bulldozing and clear some of this off. Wow. This is really uneven. That was the nice thing about Old Arnold. It was pretty flat. This a water source over here. A water source that goes into nowhere. Well, at least we got... Man, I tell you what, I'm going to have to stretch some hoses out. I'm not liking that. Check out this machine right here. I like how they added in the hand movements. Makes it pretty cool, huh? Let's go down here. We'll do just a little bit of drilling. I won't drill the whole thing out on video, but I will drill the whole thing out. I'll just do a little bit of drilling so you can see what it looks like. See how it kind of numbers the squares out. That's what when you hear me talk about squares, this is what I'm talking about. Squares. So we'll just start on this one here. We'll work our way back over here. Just let it go down, do its thing, go back up. Now if you want to see how much gold's in there, click on the gold map, click on parcel 2, and you can see here that in that hole right there, looks like there's about 20 ounces of gold. You know, I don't know how accurate that is. We'll have to do some testing to see. And of course that's right on the edge right there, so I mean I didn't really expect there to be a whole bunch there. The only thing I hate is each time you drill this down you gotta set the parking brake. Come on, let's go. You can see this is pretty boring right here, so I won't bore you with a whole lot of it. Yeah, come on. So you can see this is going to take me a little while to do this. Was it taking about 30 seconds a hole, and there's I don't know how many squares on here. Let's take a look at the map real quick. See that one there? There's not very much gold. There's a little bit of gold there. Not very much gold there. And let me get back in there. There's the one we just drilled. You can see in that top half meter there's about 0.32 ounces of gold per meter of dirt, and then go down to 2.1 meters and it's 0.37, and there really is no deep spot, or gold rich spot, I guess I should say. There's no rich spot. And that hole is 7.3 meters deep. So when you if you average that out, that would be about 94 ounces of gold in there. But I mean, like I said, we'll have to do a little bit of testing and see if that some of this math holds true on that. think what I'll do is when I find a good rich hole, I'll do my best to try to just dig that hole out the best I can, as long as it's not a super deep hole. I don't know how deep this claim is. Imagine all these slopes and hills. I imagine that some of this is, you can see down here is the ground, and that's really thick over here, so I imagine that that's pretty deep right there. I'm probably gonna pretty much waste the whole day just doing nothing but drilling, but that's how it goes. If you want to know where to dig, you gotta know where the gold's at. I do like how the dirt comes off of there. When I was drilling in the old Arnold claim, it was windy out, and you could see the dirt blowing in the wind about 15-20 feet away from where I was. It was pretty cool. Let's take another look here and see if I found, nope, I ain't found a good spot yet. And this is supposed to be a medium content gold claim, so there better be some gold in here somewhere, because you know, I paid $1.2 million for this place. I better be able to get my 1.2 million back out of here. Come on, bulldozer, you can do it. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Just trying to get this one row like kind of cleaned out of here. Actually, I just want to find a good spot. That's what I want to find. I just want to find a good gold hole so I can show you guys a good gold hole. Still ain't found one. I tell you what stop. Here comes the rain and darkness. 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's dark. Rain is ruining my video. Once I get this row done here, I'll go do a couple test spots elsewhere. Just show me a good hole. A good hole. I know where a good hole is. We're going to keep this channel PG-13 to the best I can of my ability. I believe I've let a few curse words out on a couple of these videos, but I don't think I've ever dropped any big ones yet. I think the worst I've said is shit. I'm pretty sure that's the only worst thing I've said. Let's take another peek real quick and see if we've gotten anything. Oh, there's the best hole we've had. 356. .1 meters. So that's pretty much 30 foot deep right there. And I'm pretty sure the excavator can't reach 30 foot down. So that's the bad thing. I like the way he looks around. Oh, just got an achievement for drilling holes. Yeah, set it to the safe position. The one thing I haven't figured out about this bulldozer is I know you only use it for drilling, but why did they put all this crazy stuff on the side of it, like building a cage around the tracks? That just doesn't make a lot of sense. If somebody knows, let me know. Believe it or not, I've operated a real bulldozer in real life, and I've never seen one with a frame like that. Got these hydraulic lines on the front, but the front does nothing. All the hydraulics are in the back. There's no need to even have hydraulic lines on the front. Let's turn this thing, and we're gonna head down that way and do a couple little test holes. I don't know, maybe we'll go like every 4 squares and just randomly hit something. A couple decent little holes there. I just want to find one good one. We'll find one good one and then we'll move on. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it looks about 4. I just got to find that one good hole, and then I'll drill all around it. Which, like I said, I'm going to drill every hole in here. But for today's purposes, we're just trying to find one decent one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see the way that wind's blowing? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Got that dust action right there. Maybe I can't go 4 more. Hopefully I hit a good hole in there, or else I'm going to have to start going back zigzagging that way. Let's take a look real quick. There's a pretty good one. That's okay. I know these lines on the map stand for Can't think of the word right now, so somebody shoot me. But that kind of tells you the, I want to say texture. It's not texture, but the contour of the bottom of the claim right there. So your river be flowing down here, and there would kind of be like bends and corners. And as I recall, is it the inside of the bend where a river turns, the gold collects on the inside of it as around the corner? Yeah, something like that. So let's go over here. Let's see if that holds true. This is kind of by one of them curves on the map there, so we'll see if, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a decent gold deposit right there. I didn't want to get out of there. Let's jump over here to my truck. And we'll leave this mobile fuel tank here, and we'll go back to whoa there. Guess I should have chalked the wheels, huh? Good thing that wasn't rolling down that way. And what we'll look for here, there it is. So that's where you sell stuff. There it is. The old fast travel. Now I believe you have to buy this. Do I want to buy this for $200,000? Not really. But we will. So I have that one unlocked. I wonder if it's going to let me fast travel. Remove any obstacles. Well, that's lovely. We're gonna have to drive back. There's something blocking my path. See if I can remember how to get back. Let me know what you guys think of these videos. I always try to keep them interesting, you know. I'll take all suggestions, all comments. Let's see here. Did I go the right way? Hell, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going the right way. I think this is the wrong way, but it all goes somewhere, don't it? Oh, bring my fishing pole and go fishing right there. Big old giant lake right here, and I got a little bitty creek for a water source. That kind of looks like the inn right there. It is. Here's the hotel where we stay at. Makes it easier to get back where I'm going because I've drove this way a lot of times, so I actually know which way to drive. I think you can hook up to that water tower back there and get water for free instead of buying it. I haven't verified that, but I believe that's what it said. Boy, they need to work on the mechanics of this truck driving though. I love the graphics. I love the gold digging. I love all that stuff about it. But man, this driving right here could use some touching up. I don't know why anybody want to buy that fast travel spot. Let's get over here and find out what's blocking my fast travel spot. Nothing's blocking my fast travel spot. Do I gotta buy this one too? Okay, I just had to activate it. I understand now. So you gotta go to each spot and activate it to be able to travel there. Here's my old mobile water tank. I haven't used it yet. Well, I think we're going to call that an episode here. I wanted to show you guys some of that stuff. Let's take a walk back here and I'll show you how much more I've mined out. The gold was pretty decent. I believe when I left off the last episode, I was digging out right over here, and I was probably about to right in here somewhere, and now I've dug all that out. And this is where I've dug out right here, where I showed you on the gold map. Let's see, parcel 1. When you look at this one here and it says there's 0 gold, that's because I dug it out. That one I've dug out. So we'll toggle that square right there. And so, yeah, see right there is my next square. And it says, according to that map right there, in this square, there was about 300 ounces of gold. Let me toggle a different square here. So this one right here, so we'll there's 351 ounces of gold in this square. So my next thing is to do a test. I'm gonna, do a full cleanup on my wash plant, and I'll dig out one of these squares. And actually, it probably won't be that one because I can't reach all the way to the bottom. What I'll do is I'll come down here. Probably, let me toggle one of these squares. So I'm on 331. Let's come down here to 336. And I didn't get it turned on. 336. What's next to 336? Is it a full square? 311. Alright, so there's a full square right there. Let me go one more square. Hope I'm not boring anyone. So that's 311. So if we go to 312, that's right on the edge right there. So I can dig this square out and I can get the whole square with the excavator. And I'll be able to determine, and this says there's about 263 ounces of gold according to my test spot. And the top 1 meter of it has 0.49 ounces of gold a yard, and pretty much the rest of it has got, you know, 0.8 to almost a whole ounce of gold, and it appears to be about 22 feet deep. So maybe we'll do that on the next episode. We'll just do a little test on that and we'll see how it goes. But that's all I got for today. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. This is Andy. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one.